M7 describe the early origins of rugby, including the roles of Thomas Arnold and William Webb Ellis. It was basically football, but it was more of a fight for the possession of the ball. It came to being from early folk football, and in the 19th century, it started spreading to schools. Thomas Arnold was the developer of the rules, believed in muscular Christianity. In the rugby school in Britain, he was a headmaster. And William Webb Ellis was credited for picking up the ball for the first time in 1823, went to rugby school, and the rugby trophy is now named after him. Explain how football split into two sports, soccer and rugby. In 1863, at the Freemasons Tavern, there's a dispute about hacking, and it was pretty much dangerous leg kicking practice, and it largely disappeared from club rugby but stayed in the rugby schools. And hacking is tripping an opponent and kicking his shins. It helped promote the manliness of the game, but was later determined to be too violent. For number 3, there was many issues regarding working men getting into the game. Then to describe the political climate in South Africa at the end of apartheid and liberation of Nelson Mandela. There was still a lot of anger and resentment between black and whites. People didn't want to come together on either side. And Nelson Mandela was a protester who was imprisoned, and he was a leader who wanted to promote nonviolent examples. And then describe the scene towards at the beginning of the film in which the Springboks play England, or its significance in regard to politics at the time. They were not good at the time, but people kind of wanted to be reunited. And the white people cheered for the Springboks, and the blacks cheered for anyone, but Mandela went out and shook the players' hands of the Springbok team, and then he quickly went to the audience and thanked someone for using the new flag. And then who's for Chris Pinar, and what was he like as team captain, describes his relationship with Mandela. He was captain of the Springbok rugby team, and he was influential to the team and wasn't liked by the press. He led by examples and had a good relationship with Mandela. And what do the Springboks and green and gold jersey represent for black South Africans, and why does Mandela advocate restoring it? It signified the Rainbow Nation and represented apartheid. Mandela wants to restore it because he wants to change people's perception of it. Explain the significance of the poem Invictus and its relevance to the story. And the poem reflects Mandela's time when he was imprisoned. This helps the captain of the Springboks figure out where Mandela is coming from in regards to his team and what he wants for the team, and it helps empower the captain. And then how does hosting and winning the 1995 World Cup help unite South Africa as a nation? It was a representation of what the country can overcome if they all come together for the greater good, putting aside their differences and cheering for their country and showing they're all united by God.